Tommy Seidl, Coach Jackson, Jim Jarvis. Coach Jackson, we'll start with an opening statement. Raise your hand.
Well, thanks for being here. I know our guys are really excited to be participating in the Super Regional. They've worked hard to get here, and it's been a really fun, special group, as I've said many times. These two guys certainly a big piece of that, but our guys are really excited. We got a lot of good things going, and we got a lot of good support staff here with us, and a lot of buzz in Alabama baseball, and this place looks great. It's a beautiful facility, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
First question, Austin.
Yeah, first for you guys, the field's a little different than what you're used to. How do you feel about the turf infield, the turf outfield, and turf everything, really?
Yeah, the turf's a lot quicker. It has different bounces than natural surface. We were just talking about it. It basically just takes some getting used to, so we're all just glad that we could get out there today and just get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. It's a lot better than playing on a natural surface. A lot of weird hops, just a little bit quicker, but nothing we haven't dealt with before.
Over here in the middle.
I mean, the facility, Coach mentioned it. It's like, what does it mean to kind of playing in the Super Regional in general for the program, but also being here and kind of seeing, a program that's built up, that's had a lot of success, and obviously kind of has facilities to match it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, Wake, they've had an awesome year, and they've got a beautiful facility. I think we're fortunate to play in a league where we get to go to really nice places like this week in, week out. So it's exciting for sure. And so, but yeah, it's a great place. They've had a great year. They got a great ball club, and we're excited to be here.
Get on the left, Austin.
Yeah, you're obviously playing the #1 team. They've been #1 for a few weeks now, but you've obviously played the #1 team, I think, a couple times this year. What's this opportunity like? Obviously, you're 2 wins away from Omaha, but just the opportunity to play the #1 team in the Super Regional. All three of you, any three of you.
Yeah, I think that it's a great opportunity, right? And I think our guys have earned this opportunity to get a chance to, go on the road and play the team that's ranked #1 in the country. And like I've said before, they're really excited about it. So, yeah.
Over here in the middle, blue.
Coach Essex there with Walhurst Deer. What was the difference between the performances in the games against Nichols and Troy, and then the finale against Boston College? And how do you expect to come up here and beat Winston? How will you beat Wake Forest this weekend?
The differences in those games, I think that every game you play is going to be a little bit different, but they all were late at night. First of all, we had some weather delays. I think you look back, and I thought we pitched really well all weekend. If you take away one inning, we had one rough inning against Troy, gave up a 5-spot. Outside of that, I thought we pitched really well all weekend. We had good at bats all weekend, but when you get to that time of year, everybody's got a good team and everybody's got really good starters. Nichols ran out a dude. That guy was really good against us. Mayers was really good, and but yeah, I think on game 3, it looks like you go back and look at it, and Jacob McNary kind of took that game and said, "No, this one's on me, boys. We got a couple big hits when we needed it."
Again, Austin.
Yeah, first thing I noticed out there, and then now here, you have different hats on, the two of you. So is there as the two leaders of the team right now, is there a change, or are we going to go back to the camo for the weekend?
We're definitely going back to the camo.
I think I messed up.
Okay.
This was on me. I think they're right and I'm wrong on this one.
Got it.
I don't think that's ever the case with the head coach, but whatever he does is usually right.
Will, go ahead.
Coach, you're a pitching guy. Obviously, you're facing a lineup that's got a lot of pop. What do you want to see out of your staff?
I think you just go out and attack the strike zone, and that's kind of the big thing. And there's a lot of talk about this ballpark's an offensive ballpark, and the ball really flies, and there's kind of there's a short porch and straightaway right and left, and so I think that there's going to be some home runs hit, right? We all know that, but if you can go out and do a good job of attacking the strike zone and limiting the free passes, and that's what Wake they've played in this ballpark all year, and we've all seen their pitching numbers, but they do a really good job of attacking and going right at guys and limiting those free passes. And you got to, there's probably going to be a ball that goes out of the ballpark this weekend, right? So you got to make them be solo home runs. That's what I want to see, is the guys go out and not change what we do, right? Continue to do the things that we've done all year. Strike one, and get ahead. And if we can do those things and not let anything affect us where we try to pick and nibble and do all that, then I think we'll be in good shape.
Get in the middle, red.
Yeah, and Coach just mentioned that when Wake Forest coach was up here about an hour ago, he said the same thing. He's got to limit walks against Alabama's line. You have to limit the long ball. How exciting is it knowing that you're playing a good team no matter what at this point of the year, but the teams kind of really match up together well, and it seems there's a lot of the similar type strengths. I mean, is that something that you noticed this week in terms of studying?
Yeah, actually, I just told the team that before the game. I mean, or before we practiced today. I said, you know, if you look at these two teams, I think we're very, very similar ball clubs. We're both very well-rounded teams, and we got some guys with thump. We got some guys that can run a little bit, and we got, you know, some depth on the mound and some power arms, just like they do. And so, you know, I think you've got two really, really good teams, and I think it'll be a really good series. So I think that kind of answers your question too. It's just, you know, I don't think I answered the second part of that, but I think just going out and playing our game is, you know, probably the big thing.
And for the players, it's what we've seen in terms of studying Wake Forest pitchers this week.
Looks like they're solid. They're very polished, is something you know. So we're not going to count on them making any big mistakes, but just be ready for what they got, and just be confident in our approach. They still got to throw strikes.
Up here in the blue.
Coach, just being one of the final 16 teams left in play is a sign of a successful year. How do you guys assess what you've been able to do so far?
You know, we haven't even spent a lot of time. I think there'll be time to kind of reflect on, you know, what these guys have been able to accomplish. But everything we've done so far, we're just trying to keep getting better each day and focus on the task at hand. And you know, whenever the season's over, you have time to just kind of sit back and reflect. And I mean, there's times when I look at these guys and I'm so proud of them, and I mean the whole team and the staff and everybody. But for the most part, we just kind of keep on plugging along and get ready for the next thing.
We're here.
Yeah, Tom Walter came up here and, you know, basically said that the way you guys have bonded, the way you guys are playing, kind of makes Alabama a dangerous team at this point in the season. Tommy, Jim, do you guys feel that mindset of you guys are a dangerous team at this point in the season?
No doubt. I think we're definitely confident that we can go toe to toe with anybody in the country. And so, just I guess any team that's got some kind of confidence that they've kind of been through it before, that they're not really afraid of anything, can be a dangerous team. But at the same time, like there's 16 teams left in the country that are all pretty dangerous. So just to be here, you got to be a pretty dangerous team.
Over here.
Coach, after the sweep at LSU and the coaching change, obviously this season could have went a wide variety of different ways. What's been the key to this 13-4 finish to the season to get you guys to where you're at right now?
These guys, you know, all of them, you know. I think just our veteran leadership and the maturity on our team, and you know, you hate to look at one weekend, right? Like we got, you know, part of playing in this league is there's going to be times you go on the road and get swept, you know, and you have to rebound from it, you know, and that's what these guys have done. And we've played good for the bulk of the year. It wasn't, I don't know that there was any like big all of a sudden change, you know. We started coming out on the good end, you know, a little bit more often. But if you look back even through our non-conference and early on in league play, we played really well. You know, we were just kind of a little bit snake bit maybe at times and couldn't quite figure out a way to, you know, hold a lead late and, you know, finish a game. And some things getting kind of worked out in the bullpen, I think really changed some of that. But, you know, the thing at LSU, like that seems really good. I think they were ranked #1 at the time. And, you know, we went there and went toe to toe with them and came up short all 3 times. And, but I don't think our guys flinched. I think they left there like, yeah, we're fine. We're good. And that's part of being an older veteran group. And, you know, I say it again, it goes back to like, you know, guys like these two.
Over here in the blue.
Coach, what strikes you about Brett Lauder?
I mean, one thing you look at, you know, he pounds the strike zone. He throws a ton of strikes, and he's got electric stuff, and he could throw, you know, multiple pitches in any count. And so, yeah, I think those are things that really kind of jump out at you. But just a, you know, really electric fastball that's got some life to it, and you know, some really good secondary pitches that he can throw when he's behind an account. And, you know, he's gone out and done it all year long. You know, he's got a really impressive body of work. So.
Got time for 2 more first, Nick, and then Austin.
For the players, it seems like some of the last couple weeks in the postseason, you guys have a lot of fun, a lot of energy out there. You see in the dugout, you see on the big plays. What has JJ and some of the other coaches, some of the other leading the team done throughout the postseason, just kind of build that environment, build that atmosphere where, you know, you guys are playing out there, going out there playing a game pretty much.
I mean, he's kind of just allowed us to be free. He instructs us on times we kind of have to pull it back a little bit, but for the most part, it's just like, it's our game, like we're allowed to go play, and that's what like you kind of want. You want to be able to be free and let the emotion of the game kind of like build up inside of you, so when those big moments happen, everyone's all excited and rowdy, and that's kind of what you live for. Those weird postseason moments are what make an entire career, so it's been really fun.
Yeah, I'll just echo what Jim said. Like, he's just giving us the freedom to go out and play. Just like being there to, he just like puts us in a good position to have success. Like, he's keeping it simple at practice, on game day, and like he just said to us before or after practice today, like, let's just go 1-0 tomorrow. Like, you just got to focus on the present, focus on one game at a time, and that's kind of how you can build up enough wins, build up, you know, a good postseason run. It's just by going 1-0, winning today.
And I bought you guys ice cream.
That was a big part of it. Yeah, we got little treats after wins.
Could you explain that a little bit?
No, we had some ice cream at the end of practice a couple days. I told him when you win, you get good stuff. So we had some ice cream. Bribe him. You got to bribe him sometimes. Right?
Obviously, it's the first of 2 this weekend, but tomorrow you are going to try to do something that hasn't been done all season. Red Ladder's 14-0. So as Jim, Tommy, you guys are 1-2 in the lineup. What's the kind of key for you two to kind of start things rolling down the order?
Just put together good at bats. Try to see as many pitches as we can. Get a good feel for them, so we can give good reports to the guys behind us. And then the next time we go through, we have a better idea of what we're up against. But the lucky thing for us is that we get to face really good pitchers every weekend. So definitely respect Louder, but it's a challenge that we're prepared for. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Just take it one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time, and see where we're at.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.